Predator Badlands premiered in London. The Shining is getting an IMAX release. Disney leaves Doctor Who. Cliff Booth is getting a release date. Crash Bandicoot series is in the works at Netflix. Plus, several trailers dropped for Sentimental Value, Dead Man's Wire, and so much more to break down in this episode of Movie News.
What is up, movie friends? Welcome back to Raiders of the Lost Podcast. It is the ultimate film and TV podcast. Anthony and James here to go over the movie news of the past several days, so you don't have to. We watched the trailers, we read the articles, we looked at the images and photos and posters. There's a lot to go over, but let's start off with Predator Badlands. Look at that amazing Predator Badlands poster behind James.
Isn't it incredible?
It's
backlit. It's in an amazing light box. Two-sided, double-sided poster from movieposters.com. Our great friends. Use our code Raiders10 at checkout today to get 10% off your order at movieposters.com. We also have an affiliate link with them in the episode description. Use that. We get a commission. Movieposters.com. Thanks for providing this Predator Badlands poster. It held its premiere in London this past week. The whole cast and crew were there. Fans are calling it fantastic, action-filled, violent, and a buddy road movie featuring great creature designs and music and big swings. They also dropped a couple of clips, which I recommend checking it out. Anthony and I, again, we've seen the first 20 minutes of this movie. It's freaking fantastic so far what we've seen of it. We hope to see more, and the world premiere release is next week.
It was such a tease to just see the first 20 minutes.
I know.
When it cut to black, I was like, oh, I want to keep watching this movie. It was a great time. And the world building, Trachtenberg and his entire team did a really great job from what we saw. And I think it might live up to all this hype. I can't wait to see the film. It comes out in a couple of weeks after the Halloween spooky season. Let's break down, speaking of spooky, Welcome to Derry finally dropped on HBO Max. And it's getting fantastic reviews from fans and critics alike. It's also topped the streaming charts for HBO Max as sitting at a 8.1 on IMDb right now.
Pretty good for a show, yeah.
Yeah, this is really exciting. Again, Muschietti and the other producers involved in the films helped make this TV series. He's directed a couple of the episodes and is basically show running. And it looks like it's living up to the expectations everybody had. I can't wait to see Bill Skarsgård back in action as Pennywise, but it's always weird to see, a spin-off TV series, what to expect. Is it going to be good? Is it going to be worth the watch? But it looks like everybody's enjoying it that's seen it so far.
And I think we might have to start covering it. I don't know. It's just, we don't really like to do weekly episodes on new shows because it's just so much work. And then Anthony and I already do 4 episodes a week. So it's like, maybe we'll do it for Patreon or something like that. But
Yeah.
I haven't had a chance to watch it, but I think I'm going to watch the first episode tonight based off everyone's recommendations, and people are loving it.
Watch it and let us know.
I'll let you know, but I think one of the most exciting bits of news so far in October, The Shining is getting an IMAX re-release for theaters for the first time ever on December 12th. And you bet your butt I will be there. Even though I've seen this movie 24 times, I just watched it 3 weeks ago again. I will be seated for seeing one of my all-time favorite movies in IMAX for the first time. I've seen it in theaters before, but never in IMAX.
That would be outstanding. I'm definitely getting tickets for that, man.
Holy
I
crap.
love these IMAX re-releases of great movies.
Let's go IMAX.
Don't make a remake, just re-release it.
Yeah, there we go.
That's all you gotta do. Next up, exciting news for The Adventures of Cliff Booth from David Fincher. This will be releasing the summer of 2026, so very soon. This is unbelievable how fast the turnaround is on it. And Netflix is looking at the possibility of a robust theatrical rollout for the film, which would be outstanding. I want to see this in a theater. I want the world to see this in theaters. And Netflix experimenting this past year, the last several months with theatrical releases, it could be a way forward for their films to also get theatrical releases regularly. Frankenstein did well on its very limited run, K-pop Demon Hunters. So this could be their first wide release ever.
Did you see all the news of a gender-swapped American Psycho remake happening all over the internet?
I didn't.
It was taking the internet by storm. People saying Margot Robbie would be the new star. And obviously, she did that little short several years ago.
The commercial,
the daily routine of Patrick Bateman. Now, this was obviously false. Luca Guadagnino's American Psycho, if he ever does make it, is not going to be a gender-swapped role. But I think it's just good to put that rumor to rest because it's not real.
We spoke to Luca
Yes.
directly,
We spoke to him.
Yeah, I was just on the phone with him. He's a great guy. Yeah, that would never happen. It wouldn't happen. If it did happen, nobody would want to see it.
This guy like misses the whole point of the whole movie.
Is it because that ad resurfaced and people were like, "Oh, she'd be perfect
people
for it"?
just create fake shit all the time. That's just been media forever.
Oh my god!
Ever since
so
media's
dumb.
existed, there's just been fake stories and lies.
But to offset that, we have an actual factual statement from Colin Farrell about the Batman 2. So this is not speculation. He revealed that the Batman 2 will take place weeks after the end of the Penguin series.
And years after...
Years! For 400
years later, it takes place 2 weeks after, though, really.
So, quote Colin Farrell, I don't know. Generally speaking, I have a bit of a negativity bias. Apparently, I've been told by various people close to me, I would say I would be against it, but not be by much. Wait, what is he? Wait, hold on. The powers,
Are you good?
The powers that be, that they are thinking of storylines that could justify another 8 hours because it goes off of Matt Reeves' world talking about another Penguin season. It can eventually work that the death at the end of the Batman and the devastation within Gotham opened up a power vacuum. Then that Oz could try to capitalize on and take advantage of. That was perfect for the parallel of 8 hours that we had. And then the Batman Part 2 will pick up a few weeks after the show ended. But I kind of bet against it. Not by a wide mark. So he's not sure about a second season of the show. But definitely will be in the Batman Part 2.
Let me throw a suggestion your way, Anthony. When you're making your little document, obviously we both input our own stories onto our document that we do for movie news. Maybe, give it a quick read through real quick so that when you don't go read the headline, you skim the headline and then you skim the quote and then you're lost, I'm lost, the viewer's lost. We don't know what's going on.
What's ironic is I put that on the document.
That's why I said you.
I skimmed the story.
That's why I was talking to you about it.
You know what? It's hard to read this early in the morning.
Well,
my eyes are dry.
My eyes
are dry, and it's like
wake the fuck up, bro.
So
it's 10 o'clock.
The screen's super
Just
bright.
simplify it, bro.
It's not 10. It's actually
9:45
It's not
a.m.
true at all.
Oh my
it's
god,
not
this
10.
freaking guy.
It is not 10 o'clock.
Anyways,
I'm not at my
just
best.
a suggestion.
I'm not at my best until 10.
So that everyone's just like, what's he? I don't even know what he's saying.
So no, probably not a second season.
Probably
of the
not.
Batman,
Yeah.
of the Penguin.
There we go.
End of the day.
Armie Hammer's back, everybody. Comeback time.
I don't know about that.
He returns in Frontier Crucible. I did not watch the trailer. Did you give it a peek?
I gave it a peek.
Let's see.
I didn't skim it. I watched
tell
the
us
whole
what
thing.
it's about.
It's about a group of Western guys who accidentally kill an Apache scout, and so they are being hunted for obviously the Apaches want blood retribution, so they're on the run, and there's turmoil and conflict between these men. Armie Hammer plays not the lead of the film, but looks like the supporting juicy role of the film. It looks all right. It was fine. The director and writer Bone Tomahawk made it, so it has a similar vibe to it. Very violent looking. It looks fine.
Well, Bill Skarsgård looks like he's fantastic in this upcoming movie trailer, Dead Man's Wire. Now, this one we heard about, I remember a couple months ago. It's him, Dacre Montgomery are cast in this film, as well as Dolman Domingo. Now... Coleman Domingo. What did I say? Dolman Domingo?
You said Dolman Domingo.
Coleman
you mixed up the first letter.
Coleman, it's early.
It's 10.
It's 10.
Hey James, it would be nice if actually you actually looked through the document and read the details.
No, I'm just spitballing here. I'm not trying to fumble across reading and skimming through a paragraph.
Oh man. All right, Dolman Domingo, take it away.
Based on a true story about a 1977 kidnapping of a prominent banker, it grips the nation and turns the abductor into an outlaw folk hero. And as the media frenzy peaks, the standoff becomes a spectacle of desperation, defiance, and blurred justice, which resonates today. And so basically, Skarsgård plays somebody who is turned down for a loan, and Dacre Montgomery is the manager of the bank and the branch. He takes him hostage, demanding basically, I want to be compensated, I want my loan, and he'll do anything to get his money. And it looks really incredible.
I heard it's really good.
Yeah.
I heard it's really, really good.
Dog Day Afternoon vibes.
Yeah, exactly. Next up, the other Skarsgård, Stellan, the patriarch, his new film, Sentimental Value, which comes out from Neon next month. Very excited for. Dropped a brand new trailer to give a more in-depth look at the story and the family dynamics involved. He plays lauded filmmaker Gustav Borg, who long ago abandoned his family in pursuit of his directing career. Turns out that might have been the wrong choice because he's now estranged from his daughters, and in the story, he's trying to reconnect with them while he's also putting together the production of his next film with a movie star played by Elle Fanning. This looks absolutely devastating. It is a huge favorite at film festivals earlier this year and is lauded as one of the best films so far of 2025 and an Oscar frontrunner.
We also got a new trailer for Last Samurai Standing. The series for Netflix follows 300 samurai warriors gathered at Tenryuji Temple who fight in a battle royale to win 100 billion yen prize. November 13th. It's coming up soon, just a couple weeks away on Netflix. I can't wait.
You know what? I just got Netflix so that I could watch House of Dynamite.
Oh, it's fantastic.
It was awesome.
You watched it?
Yeah, I watched it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
How do you feel about the ending? Don't spoil the ending, but
I was fine with it. I thought it seemed to be like actually kind of an obvious way to end it.
Yeah.
Because it's a very complex film. Man, this reviews, it's like under 3 on Letterboxd. I thought this was great.
Like angry at that movie. I thought it was fantastic.
My heart was jacked, man. I was so anxious that whole film, and my heart was racing the entire movie.
And tell me that's not one of the most important movies you've seen in years.
Yeah. It's extremely timely and it's terrifying. It's absurd. It's crazy to think that these are people's jobs, is like handling nuclear situations and threats. And I was just like, wow, these people just walk into work and this is what their job is. It's unbelievable. It's crazy.
Pretty wild.
Nuts. It was Catherine Bigelow fucking knocked it out of the park.
Knocked it out of the park.
I love this trailer for Fackham Hall. Have you seen this trailer?
Fackham Hall? No.
This is Downton Abbey if it was Airplane.
Oh my gosh.
And so Fackham Hall, that's why it's called Fackham Hall, because that's like it's basically saying, if you say it a certain way, it's Fackham Hall. This is basically Downton Abbey spoofs a la Airplane scary movie. It puts together a bunch of the tropes of the genre with a murder mystery and follows a lovable pickpocket as he lands a job at a unique English manor house. He quickly rises through the ranks in a forbidden romance with the lady of the house, Rose. But when an unexpected murder occurs, Eric gets framed, leaving Rose and her family's future perilously uncertain. It's basically Downton Abbey meets Agatha Christie and Hercule Poirot. And it's so funny. Like, the detective shows up and he's got a giant mustache. He takes his mustache up and hangs it on a hook. And he's like, he's speaking to the group. He's like, I'll notice if something's out of the ordinary. And then it cuts to a wide shot of him, and there's a panda. Just a guy in a panda suit standing next to him. I think they did a great job. There's spoofs of the genre of Downton Abbey, of all the cliches within that genre. It looks really funny. Honestly, it looks like a blast.
Sydney Sweeney just got cast and will star in an Apple adventure comedy film.
She'll star in an Apple.
That Man from Rio, from a remake of 1964's That Man from Rio, was directed by Philippa De Broca. It served as a spoof of the James Bond franchise. The original film follows an airman and his fiancée who get roped into a quest to steal an Amazonian statue.
Cool. She can do comedy.
Adventure, man. Let's bring adventure movies back. I love it.
You know what? I got to respect this lady's career choices. She's hitting every genre.
This lady.
This woman, this girl. I don't know why I call her a girl. What do you call her? A lady.
Young woman.
Lady. She's hitting every kind of film genre.
I would say minus horror, but I guess that show that she's in with Amanda Seyfried probably has a bit of a horror thriller.
It's a horror thriller, yeah.
I wouldn't call it horror. It's probably thriller.
It's thriller. You know what? She hasn't done horror. You know what? Kudos to her.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's...
For what, not doing horror?
Yeah, because I feel like that's the first thing actors will do is horror. But she's done like everything else.
I guess. But
yeah.
That's the first thing actors do is horror?
No, you know, like a lot of actors break out in horror.
Sure, but a lot of actors break out in comedy, and a lot of actors break out in drama.
But they'll make a horror movie. I'm just saying it's interesting she hasn't made a horror movie yet. I'm just saying.
I'm just trying to understand what you're saying.
Horror is very popular.
It is very popular. I know it is.
She did it without horror.
But you made it seem like every actor only breaks out in horror.
I mean, Leonardo DiCaprio, Robert De Niro. No. Anyways, moving on to Taylor Sheridan. He signed a mega deal with Universal to develop movies and TV shows for the studio, leaving Paramount. His commitments with that studio will end in 2028. Who knows how much this fucking deal is worth and how long it's worth.
It's probably a lot. I mean, the guy's one of the hardest probably working in writer directors in Hollywood right now. I mean, the guy turns out TV shows and movies like it's nobody's business.
Yeah, he poops them out like nothing.
All right.
But this will be like NBC Peacock's streamer, most likely. I would say these will come out in Peacock, his shows and movies.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably Peacock and then theaters
Even
for Universal.
films.
Universal Films. The Grinch. How the Grinch Stole Christmas starring Jim Carrey will return to theaters also on December 12th, the same day as The Shining.
Not an IMAX, though.
Not an IMAX, but that's pretty funny. This would be the 25th anniversary of the film. How old do you feel? Do you feel it in your bones yet? I'm starting to. As they feel like candy canes more and more easy to break.
Oh my god!
Holy shit! 25th anniversary
years.
for a movie I remember seeing in theaters.
Damn.
And watching with our niece all the time. That's wild.
It was a favorite of hers.
Yes.
This might be good news. Disney's leaving its partnership with BBC, and their partnership working on Doctor Who. The show will return for a Christmas special in 2026, but it's probably good news.
Why is it good news?
Because the show's gone downhill.
Oh, I mean, I guess from a studio perspective, I mean, it's not good news at all.
It got Disneyfied, so.
No, I wouldn't say that. I would say, I don't think it's good news for anybody. Like, it's bad news. That's why they're leaving.
Yeah, it didn't work out.
It didn't work out,
Yeah,
so it's not good. It's a divorce. It's like.
No, it might be good to just give Doctor Who and BBC its freedom again.
I don't.
Freedom.
I think Disney was like, you guys are too much.
Who was too much in the relationship?
Like when you're too much for Disney, then it's like, oh, it's a bad sign. I think it's. I guess it's good news for Disney to be like, yeah, we tried, guys. Didn't work out. I never watched the new series. I haven't watched.
I've seen a bit, and you know how they ended it.
Yeah, they had Rose come back for a gimmick, but she's not going to be the Doctor.
Yeah, I guess it was just like a one-off thing.
It was a scene thing. It was literally just to get people excited for a season that's probably never going to come.
Yeah, I stopped watching during Capaldi's, and then I've just like touched base on it here and there, and caught up. But like I've never been inclined to get back into it.
I've been out of the TARDIS game for a while.
Yeah,
it's been a while. I loved that show back when we were like in our early 20s, late teens. It's such a good show. All Day and All Night, Josh Hartnett will star in an action thriller directed by Tommy Wirkola. The film follows a bank robber whose heist goes wrong when he stumbles onto the set of a reality TV show and must stay on air long enough to figure out an escape plan. Sounds like fun.
Yeah,
it seems like Josh Hartnett's just getting into try to escape the situation roles.
The high concept action movies. All the fans of Crash Bandicoot.
Let's go!
You guys and gals who played, what is it, PS1?
PS1, baby.
PS1?
And 2. I mean, that's Naughty Dog's big hit back in the day.
Yeah, the game that built Naughty Dog, Crash Bandicoot.
One of them, yeah.
An animated series is in the works at Netflix, which I think could be fun for kids. That'd be a fun property.
What about me, man?
You gonna watch it?
Fuck yeah, Crash Bandicoot.
You're not gonna watch it.
I'll give it a shot.
You might not even watch Derry.
Yeah, but I grew up playing Crash Bandicoot.
Mm-hmm.
That's like I'm gonna see the Link movie when that comes. I mean, the Zelda movie when that comes out.
Well, that's different.
Yeah,
this will be like Lord of the Rings. He's not gonna watch it.
I'm probably not gonna watch it.
Thank you.
We got some back-to-back Quentin Tarantino stories. So there are some new exclusive images and excerpts from the making of Quentin Tarantino's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. The new book includes never-before-seen photos and interviews with Tarantino, DiCaprio, Brad Pitt, and Margot Robbie, plus others. I can't wait to get my hands on this. It looks really cool. The photos are awesome. And also, Quentin Tarantino just got his biggest casting job since From Dusk Till Dawn. He just landed a meaty acting role in the drama Only What We Carry, which has quietly wrapped in France with co-stars Simon Pegg, Sofia Boutella, and Charlotte Gainsbourg. Pegg, the film's lead, plays Julian John's once formidable instructor whose former student Charlotte Levant returns home to face the ghosts of her past. Joining them are John Percy, played by Tarantino, Julian's old friend whose sudden arrival stirs the long-buried truths, as well as a couple other characters like a protective sister and a young inspiring dancer whose presence forces everyone to confront the weight they've all left behind. Cool.
Interesting
stuff.
This is not like a cameo or something comedic. Like this sounds like an actual dramatic role, significant, some heavy hitter actors.
I bet it's comedy too.
I don't know. It sounds like a drama. Face the ghosts of her past. Doesn't sound like
Ghosts and comedy go hand in hand all the
a
time.
restless artist caught between love and loyalty.
You don't think
And then a
Simon
dancer
Pegg's the lead.
A dancer whose presence forces everyone to confront the weight of what they've left. That doesn't not sound like a comedy.
First of all,
That sounds like a drama.
that sounds like plenty of comedy. First of all, Simon Pegg is your lead, Anthony.
He's done drama.
I know he's done drama, but he almost always has.
He's actually mostly a dramatic actor. He's hardly done comedy.
every role he's in, even if it's like name one drama he's in.
One drama he's in. I can't remember the name of it.
What's it
Let me
about?
pull up his IMDb.
Describe it.
Let me pull up his IMDb.
Even if it's an action movie, he's always incorporating humor into his performances. Come on.
No, you're right. He's Ice Age. Yeah.
It's probably a drama.
Terminal.
It's both probably.
Yeah,
It's probably a drama with some good comedy.
Paul was a drama.
Okay, moving on. Moving on to a different story.
No, but it'll be interesting to see Tarantino like acting in a significant way.
A cameo, yeah.
Yeah, it'll be interesting because I like him in From Dusk Till Dawn.
He's great.
I thought he did a really good job in that movie.
Solid, yeah.
Yeah, and I think he did. I like his stuff in Django. I like him in Django.
He's fun.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. It'll be cool. All right, next up, the Gotham Film Awards announced their nominees. This is the first major awards of the season, and it features only independently made productions, so outside the studio system. And the Best Picture nominees are Begonia, East of Wall, Familiar Touch, Hamnet, If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You, Lurker, One Battle After Another, Sorry Baby, The Testament of Anne Lee, and Train Dreams. Really interesting list.
There's one battle in there.
I don't know. I think it might have been privately financed, but then distributed by Warner Brothers might be what it was.
Let me look that up.
It has to have been independently financed to be able to qualify for this.
Let's see. Let's check.
I thought the same thing.
Warner Brothers, dude. And then Goulardi Film Company. Who's Goulardi?
That's PTA.
Yeah, I don't think PTA put $100 million out.
Doubt that. Yeah, I wonder
It
why
must
it was
have been
on.
a loophole that they
Must
figured
have
out.
been, yeah.
They probably put it through that company.
Yeah.
Goulardi. They probably take the money so that they could get
Maybe
into this.
DeLuca was the producer, like exec producer. DeLuca, who works at Warner Brothers. Maybe that's how they did it.
I doubt that he put up $120 million of his own money.
But he might have funneled it.
That's.
I don't know. That's the only. Hey, I don't work at Gotham Awards.
I'm just trying to
I don't
figure
work
it
at
out.
Gotham Film Awards. I don't know.
Make it make sense.
I don't know. They did something to qualify for this.
It's like all these great low budget independent films, and then boom, $150 million one battle after another.
And a lot of people were in the comments of the posts for this when Gotham announced it were upset about Sinners. That's why Sinners isn't in it, because Sinners is straight up studio system movie. That's why it doesn't qualify for Best Picture, I don't believe.
For this,
Yeah, but it did get a nomination for acting.
but it's just it's Gotham Awards. It's
Yeah.
people acting like they care about the Gotham Awards. Like when
Yes.
have you ever heard of the Gotham Awards? People complaining. Like
That's
Sinners,
so true.
Sinners is gonna get Oscar nominations and win a couple categories probably. Like the Gotham Awards snubs. Guys, you didn't even know it existed until last week.
Yeah, and boy, what is interesting about Gotham Awards is they don't have female and male categories for acting. They just have Best Acting and Best Supporting Acting.
Interesting.
And
Has
they
it always
do-
been like that?
Yeah, and they do. I think it's 10 nominees per category, so it doesn't matter what if you're an actress or an actor, male or female. It's all one category.
Interesting.
It's the only show the awards that I can think of that's like that. But anyways, Gotham Awards.
Scrubs. Revival season will premiere officially on February 25th on ABC.
People will still watch ABC.
Yeah, I guess
What
so.
streamer will it be on?
Who owns Disney? Disney owns ABC, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, so probably be Disney Plus.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't even realize people still tune into ABC except for
Bro,
people over
network
65.
TV still kills.
Yeah, from people. Everyone's old though watching it.
Not everyone.
Everyone's over 60.
Not over 60. There's plenty of people that aren't over 60 that watch network TV.
Yeah, when there's a football game on.
No, there's so many fucking shows. There's so many like
911.
emergency show. Yeah, there's like 25 emergency cop, firefighter, paramedic shows that people are so obsessed with. Man, those shows, they literally look like
Chicago PD
action movies now.
Yeah.
Like they don't even care. They used to be about character. Now it's just about crazy spectacle.
The billboards are all over LA.
That's
They're
what I mean.
Crazy. The billboards. They look like movie posters. All right, Really cool story to round out almost the end of this episode is Lynne Ramsay, the fantastic director whose new film's coming out very soon, Dime I Love, announced that her next 2 films are already greenlit. Polaris with Joaquin Phoenix and Rooney Mara, which would be a remake of the Tarkovsky film, which Soderbergh already did a remake of, and something else that hasn't been announced yet. Johnny Greenwood, she confirmed, will be scoring both films. And it's cool that both of her movies are being greenlit.
Let's talk about the last bit of news to round out this episode. Like Anthony said, our last bit is Cinemark is going to add 70mm IMAX screens ahead of Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey. Now, Cinemark is a theater chain in the UK, and with a partnership with the IMAX chain and technology company, they're going to start and build.
Isn't Cinemark in the United States? You're thinking of Cineworld.
Sorry, Cinemark.
Yeah, Cinemark is here. There's one in LA.
The United States-based chain, there's a couple on the moon as well, will be
James skimmed this one too.
building.
Speaking of not reading it, it says United States right here.
I didn't get there yet. I didn't skim it. I hadn't gotten there yet.
So he threw in his own bullshit UK brand.
Well, listen, I don't want to just read word for word. It's boring. You got to infuse your personality in there. And I infuse my personality in there by being wrong about it, okay? And so they're building some fucking IMAX screens, 70mm with the technology. It's going to be great. 12 IMAX screens will also be updated with 4K laser projection systems to deliver the clearest image and best audio quality possible for The Odyssey.
Yeah, so most IMAX screens don't have 70mm projection. So they're adding a bunch of 70mm projection systems.
They usually basically take like one of those Amazon projectors
Something stupid.
and just like plug an HDMI into that. That's what it is.
I was waiting for something stupid to be said.
Got him. Yeah, so Christopher Nolan has so much swag that he's forcing theaters
to build projection
nicely.
systems.
You will build a fucking IMAX screen for me right now. If you want to play my movie, you're playing it in fucking IMAX. That's basically what he says in a very nice way.
I don't think they're building screens. They're building projection systems.
Well, projection systems will then need a bigger screen.
I think it's already with the screens, but they're building the systems in the screens, like with the screens.
But the whole system includes the screen.
Well, yeah, no, I'm saying like they're already, it's like IMAX screens that are already there. It's already IMAX theaters, but they didn't have the 70mm projection system. That's what they're building.
Yeah, and then they're also building 2 on the moon.
They're also upgrading 12 IMAX screens. Yeah, they're just
New listeners that
they're not building screens.
Any new listeners that made it this far in the episode are like, what the fuck show is this?
They're not building screens. They're building projection systems.
In screens.
Shut up. They're all in the United Kingdom. They're all in
the moon.
Zero in the United
on the moon.
States. Cinemark moved all of its theaters, all 2,000 of its theaters to the UK.
All right, well, that wraps movie news, guys. We had a blast on this one. Hope you did too. As always, do all the things that help our show. Go to patreon.com/Raiders of the Lost Podcast to join our memberships there. Get access to bonus episodes, access to our Discord, bonus content up there as well, ad-free versions of every single episode. YouTube memberships also, bonus episodes, early access to scheduled content, which is really fun as well. Not to mention leaving those 5-star ratings and reviews on Spotify and Apple, subscribing on YouTube, leaving those comments, likes, and shares on Instagram and TikTok. Interact with us on social media. That's so helpful to us getting cool jobs. And we'll have some great episodes for you coming this week.
Great job, man.
I think we'll do, we're going to do one on Friday on Begonia. We're going to do a spoiler-free review of Begonia, which I can't wait for you all to check out in theaters very soon. It's fantastic. You're going to love it.
And then we're going to do Predator franchise next week.
Predator franchise, as well as we'll be reviewing Shelby Oaks next week as well. So stay tuned for our thoughts on Chris Stuckman's debut feature film next week. In the meantime, take care.
See you next time.
This episode was executive produced by our chosen one patrons, Nicholas Martin and Jacob Kossler. Raiders of the Lost Podcast is a Mirror Image production. Opening music by Chase Jackson.